Yeah.
Sassy with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Were you texting on the phone or talking on the phone? You said you were something with your husband or.
To me, now, if I
Yeah.
was sober, that's none of your business, officer. You know
But
me, brother.
I guess he's trying to establish her story. They asked you what you was doing. All right, tell me again, what were you doing so I can see if you even remember what you said, or are you under the influence a little bit? Because I need to trust that you're not gonna kill nobody after you drive. What?
Wrong, Brandon.
Go ahead. What?
They don't ask no open-ended questions like that because any answer will be correct. Reword
Okay.
your question.
Okay, this is my thing. Why do you think he keeps asking her that then? What is he probing for?
Oh, he goes stumbling block your ass. That's what he's gonna do. Oh, camera.
You mean he's trying to jam you up with your answers? Because she can say whatever she wants, but who has control? Who has the power? He has the power ultimately.
Brandon, don't people who drink sometimes, like you say, can't remember?
Yeah, even if you're sober, you can be nervous and forget. That don't necessarily mean you're doing something wrong or you're a danger on the road.
And don't cops, sober or not, no matter what, ask the same questions multiple
Yeah, they
times?
do. They do. Yeah, they do. They do.
You know?
And the reason for some reason cops don't like when you lie to them. They just want you to be straight up and tell the truth. But if
I
you
don't like
start,
when the pilot lied to me either, Brandon.
okay,
Damn, you like liars?
no, I
You
don't
a
like
freak.
I don't like liars. But I think in their profession, everybody's gonna try to lie to them. But I think the number one thing cops want, they just want the truth because they're doing a job at the end of the day. So if you're lying to them, you're making their job harder. So they don't like that.
And that's why if I was a cop, you tell me the truth, everything's smooth. If you tell me a lie, you get all the charges and whooped.
And they almost operate like that too.
That's how they operate, brother.
Right.
Tell them the truth, and they get respectful. Thank you for telling me you had a gun in the car, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. They get respectful with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you tell when you lie in the truth lie. You know what I mean? Is it drugs in the car? No, I'm saying no drugs in his car.
Or what? Ask for your lawyer or something like that. Tell him you're not answering any more questions without your lawyer.
Nah, for what? See, now Brandon getting sassy.
But am I lying to you? I'm not lying to you at least, but I'm not all the way cooperating, especially if I'm doing something illegal.
What you hiding? You need a lawyer. What you
Well,
hiding?
most people, they pull over, they're doing something illegal anyway.
Nah, you was just doing 5 miles over 50, and you talking about a lawyer.
But most of the time,
cops, sir.
most of the time, cops, they'll see somebody that's going 5 or 6 miles over the speed limit. They'll look at the car and be like, you know what, I'm gonna let them go. But if they see you in a Charger, or you got tinted windows, or you got a busted tail light, they look for stuff like that. They be like, they could be speeding, but plus some more stuff. They may have something on them. So let me go ahead and pull that person over.
Okay, that's what they need to do. One person, one violation. The Charger, like always, people, when you're broke, you got multiple. Tail light out, no insurance, 5 miles over the speed limit. You know, you fit the prescription of a YN.
Yeah.
You getting pulled over. You supposed to get pulled over. Criminals, you think, Brandon, the more dirt you do, the more you're rolled up in it.
Yeah,
the poorer you are, the more money you spend on everything.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. You're buying tires that's only 30% cheaper than new ones. But the old one's going to be bad in a year. If you bought new ones, your last 4 years. You see what I'm saying?
Right. You're trying to save money, but you end up spending money in the long run.
Yeah.
Or be putting your life at risk, but that's another story.
People don't care about that. Man had a newborn baby. Every tire on there flat. This is what probably happened, Brandon. Somebody went there to slash his tires. And this man, I could tell by his accent, he got to drive an Uber.
And that's an observation.
That's an observation.